Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's going on? What's new? What is going on, everybody? We're gonna build some Lego here. We're gonna build Thrawn. We got Thrawn right here. Finally, we got Captain Rex, and we got the Weasley car, the Fort Anglia. Got everything. Well, I mean, it's falling over too. We got everything here. Got everything. We're good to go. Building some Lego. What shall I start with? I am tempted to do Rex first because he's the smallest one. Probably gonna go smallest to largest here. It's like the most logical course of action. Is that everything? That is everything in that box. Gotta love my strategy of just ripping open the bags instead of actually bothering to cut them open. It's easy. The bags are like really weak plastic, like not very firm at all. Oh boy. Look at this dude. First thing you see on your subscription. Well, isn't that excellent? We're here. We're building these guys. Finally, after all this time of waiting. Wait, don't they? Oh, yeah, they have this separate bag of all the little visors and crap. Can't tell you how many of these little bags of whatever visors and crap that I have at this point. Too many. I literally ordered 2 of the Captain Rexes. I got one for my friend. Well, he paid me back for it, so he technically got it. But I convinced him to get it because he wanted to help the cause of preventing the resellers from ripping people off by reselling it for like $1 million. But there he is, Captain Rex. Long time coming. He's here now. Got yours at Kohl's. I got mine off Lego.com. I just waited for it to be off back order. I ordered it. I ordered the Harry Potter set, and then I went out on Thursday and got the Thrawn set, like, day of release. I tried to, like, reserve it. I emailed the store that I usually go to. It's called Mastermind. I don't know if you have that where you are. But they were like, oh, we don't actually take holds on items here. We don't accept that. I'm like, oh, dang it. So then I just had to go there and hope and pray that they weren't all sold out by noon hour, and they did. But they also had the Captain Rex set there, so I guess they got restocked. I could have just got it there, but I wanted to make sure that I got it. I want to make sure I ordered it, because you never know with the obsessive collectors. We were all hit hard by 2008. Saw 2 of them, eh? Suppose they are selling out quick. Not entirely surprising. I wonder how many people just buy this set and don't even build it. Like, they're just like, okay, Captain Rex, and then they just, like, shove all the pieces away. They're like, I don't even care. Get the X-Wing mech, since you can easily make the UCS Luke Skywalker the keychain. Not as exciting as Captain Rex. I mean, that's still pretty exciting, I guess. I don't know. Is that, like, that hyper-detailed Luke one? Because I saw the... What was the one that was, like... Oh, I got the Boba Fett one, the mech. The Boba Fett mech one. That was quite cool. They just like to put, it's like this trend now. They're like, let's put all these hyper detailed figures in these small sets. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's less money out of my pocket. Yeah, I might get the Vader one, to be honest, because I don't think I have like the new super detailed Vader figure. I got the one from the like Darth Vader surgery set from like, what was that, like 8 years ago now? But I don't think that's quite as new. Costco sells the set of Star Wars mechs in a gift set. You might get it for the Vader and Boba Fett. Yeah, that would be a good deal. I'll keep an eye out for that. I would have waited for a deal on the Thrawn set, but I'm like too much of a Thrawn fan that I was like, I need to get it now. Waited too long. Long have I waited for Thrawn. Too bad it had to be the Ahsoka version of Thrawn. I'm just going to pretend it's not that version. Pretend that it's the good version of Thrawn, not the stupid idiot version. That transfer. Oh, yeah, that transformation. Yeah. I like that set, the Darth Vader transformation. It was a pretty solid one. And then they made that new Luke. I kind of want to get that like new hair piece that they're using for Luke now. The green darksaber piece. Yeah. It's pretty cool. At least I assume it will be once they build it. The green darksaber. The Sword of Talzin, or whatever the hell it's called in the show. Because everything has to be a nostalgia thing. Remember Mother Talzin? I do. Bricks and Pieces. His new hairpiece. Oh, really? Well, maybe I'll have to check that out. I have to get my hands on that sooner rather than later. How many sets has that been in? Just the one, like the Sarlacc? Is that it? And I know there's an advent calendar coming out too with that. The Sarlacc's ridiculous. The Sarlacc's ridiculous though. It's like $100 here. I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for this stupid Sarlacc. What the hell, man? It's like way too much money. This was $80. This cost me $80. Can you believe that? That's stupid. Inflation, man. It's not fun. It's not nice. Display set, yeah. I like the little display style sets. I'm not a big fan of like the giant ships and stuff. I'm just like not really like. I mean, I got the slave one that wasn't called the slave one because that would be too offensive because you know slaves don't exist. We can't possibly name something with a slave in the title. But I don't get that many Star Wars ships. I like the more land-based, like location style sets. Kind of cool. The Jago tournament set for 25. Oh, you're paying 50. Gotta keep gift cards handy. Oh yeah, the gift cards do come in handy. I will concede that. I need to like get VIP points. I don't really use the VIP thing anymore, but I'm like I probably should. Because I do have a VIP, I like a VIP card, but I don't really use it that much. Jedi Bob Starfighter isn't worth 45. Yeah. Rather, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get that one. I might eventually, just for the meme of it. My brother was obsessed with Jedi Bob. He has the original Jedi Bob. Still have it somewhere. But it'd be kind of funny to have it. But it's probably like I forget how much it is in Canada. It's like here it's like it was like some ridiculous thing last I checked. It was like $70, $65. Like what the hell? VIP account back in 2016, but went inactive after one. Yeah, that might be what happened to mine, honestly. Because I don't know. I just haven't bothered. Maybe it's just because I haven't bothered to use it. But remember, it used to be quite handy. Also under a different email, it's no longer active, probably deleted by now. New one after a while. God knows how many months I had saved on that. Oh, that sucks, dude. That really sucks. I hate it when that happens. When you like lose the card or whatever. You're like, no. It's happened to me more than once, unfortunately. Not with VIP cards, but with similarly significant cards that I probably shouldn't have lost. I do like this little micro fighter. I actually like the shape of it. It's kind of cool. I didn't think I would care that much, but it's kind of a cool little build. Four little studs. And the microfighters are getting overpriced. The Mando one was like $20-something. So I was like, whoa, that's way too much for that. I think the only reason is because it had Grogu in it. Like if Captain Rex had an additional little buddy with him, probably would have cost like $20. But it was like more like 17 because they didn't include an extra guy. The Mando one and Captain Rex, yeah, same. Like a Boba Fett. Oh yeah, there is a Boba Fett one. I already got the OG, like the full scale Slave one with the same figure, so I don't really have a reason to get it unless I wanted a second one. Hi there, meme frog emoji profile picture guy. I can't even read your name properly from here. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but welcome to the stream. It is a good figure though, the Boba one. So you seem like a cool Lego lover. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Will be a day when all Lego microfighters come with a little buddy microfigure to Jack the Fries. A day will come when the Lego microfighters all cost $1 million because they include a microfigure. But it is not this day. To quote Aragorn. Fave Lego type of sets are Ninjago and yeah. Those are some pretty good ones. I haven't really kept up to date with a lot of even Harry Potter stuff. Like I haven't really. Well, actually, I kept up because I got the car, but when I went to like the store the other day to get this Thrawn set, I was like, there are like some cool sets that I didn't even know were like coming out. Like I didn't even know about what was the one I think it was a Harry Potter set, and I like was not keeping up to date on it. I was like, whoa, there were actually some cool looking Marvel ones. I'm not even into Marvel that much anymore, but I saw some cool looking Marvel ones, and I was like, that's a thing that they like. The one that's like a diorama of the beginning of Age of Ultron. And I was like, if I was into Marvel, I would like that. Same with that No Way Home set. Like, if I were into that franchise, I would freaking love that set. So, there's some good stuff. It's just unfortunately overpriced. Started getting addicted to Ninjago. Like, the sets or the show as well. I used to watch the show. I haven't kept up on it since it changed animation studios. Lego Marvel set has the old Iron Man mask that opened up. Oh, thank God. I was getting sick of that new one. That new Iron Man helmet where it was just like like a flat surface. And then they used it for everybody. Like, they used it on Wrecker in the Bad Batch. And it was like, why did you do that? Like, it doesn't really work that well. We're so back. $20, though? That's probably more than that here. So it's kind of disappointing for Ninjago. I think there's almost no good ones. The show and movie is top tier. Yeah, I agree. I like the movie, too. People hate on that movie a lot. I don't get it. Hot take, I think the Ninjago movie is better than the Batman movie, Lego Batman, and the second Lego movie, which means I think it's the second best. There's my hot take of the day. Feel free to debate me. Capes for Thor and Loki are plastic, and then the new Doctor Strange cape. Oh, yeah, the new cape. I don't have that cape piece. Looks cool, though. I don't know. They keep changing the... I got sick of those capes that were like the... What were they made out of? They weren't like polystyrene. They were like some weird... like almost rubbery texture. Some weird material. And I was like, I didn't like... because they would always like... they wouldn't stay down, you know what I mean? Like if you wanted a cape, they would kind of like form around the minifigure, almost like a cloak. They wouldn't do that. They would just like flop around, and I'd be like, I'm so sick of these capes, man. Then Batman, then Lego Movie 2. Yeah, I agree. Jago's like an underrated comedy. Like, it's a really funny movie. The guy who voices Garmadon in that, Justin Theroux or whatever, that dude is hysterical. He's so good. Multiverse set. There's two different ones. Okay, yeah. I like the Spider-Man set. The bridge. Oh yeah. I think I remember that one. That one came out a couple years ago. I just kind of stopped caring about the MCU. Just too many movies, too many million TV shows, and a million other things. I'm like, okay, I can't even keep up with this crap anymore. Undercover Lego City police sets from 2016, 2018. Yeah, those are pretty good. Those are pretty fun ones. The red car and the helicopter. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. I have a couple of those old ones. I have like one really old one from like 2010, maybe. And it's like a police truck. Maybe I have it nearby. Do I have? Oh, yeah, it's over here. There it is. This is like one of my all-time faves. One of my all-time favorite Lego sets. It's just this little truck. And I really like it. I think my brother got it for me, so it has like sentimental value, but I also like the build. I like the jail, like the bars on the back. It's just kind of a cool looking vehicle. There's a spongy texture fabric cape and plain fabric cape, and yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Galaxy. I saw Endgame the other day, and it's better than whatever MCU. Really? Wow, we can have a debate on that because I do not like Endgame at all, dude. Endgame is like the most overrated movie I think I've ever seen in my life. No joke. The fact that people like refer to it and like, for example, Return of the King in the same breath is ridiculous to me. It's like they're not comparable at all. They're not even remotely of the same quality. Like every element, I had a long conversation with my friend the other night. We were talking about how like everything in like Endgame is a plot hole. Like the movie itself is a plot hole. It's literally built on plot holes. It's so funny. Station, yeah. The Mountain Police sets were cool. I remember when those were coming. I didn't get any, but I remember they were pretty cool. Questioning the logic of Infinity War, they couldn't have easily killed Thanos. Yeah, and that was... Well, here's the problem, man. They shouldn't have established that Doctor Strange and the wizards can just create a portal that can, like, cut off someone's limb or, like, body parts. Like, that was ridiculous. The second they introduced that, they raised the question, why didn't they just use that on Thanos? Like, a million times in the fight. Or, like, Tony... Like, the idea that Tony... Like the stupid... there's 14 million outcomes where we win. There's only there's 14 million outcomes. There's only one where we win. The idea that the only outcome where they win is that Tony has to die is ridiculous because Doctor Strange just decided to stand there and hold a waterfall back when he easily could have created a portal to another dimension, sent the water through that, and then like helped Tony. But he was like, "No, Tony, you got to go die now, bro. Sorry, peace out." And it's like that makes no sense. Like, come on, man. Like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to die. You have a kid, bro. You want, what are you doing? He did that in, like, the multiverse movie or whatever. I still like that movie, but damn, yeah. Tony Stark suffered a painful death. There's a reason why I had it close. I don't know, man. I'm just like... that was my turning point with that franchise. That's when I realized like maybe this isn't as good as I remember it being. And I watched that movie I've probably watched that movie more times than anyone else. And I think that like over time, like you just notice things, right? You just notice more things. Like here's I want to ask you like I don't hate Infinity War. I hate Endgame. I don't hate Infinity War, but I also think Infinity War suffers from how bad Endgame is. I want to ask you, everyone loves that scene where Thor comes crashing through with his Bifrost and his axe, and he's like, bring me Thanos, and he charges in and fights everybody. Why did he go there? Just ask yourself, why did he go there? And how did he know to go there? Just a question. Why didn't he go to the other planet where they were currently fighting Thanos? If he showed up saying, bring me Thanos, that means he assumes Thanos is there. Why does he think that? How did he know the rest of his friends were on Earth. But if his priority is killing Thanos, why didn't he go to where the other planet was where Doctor Strange and Iron Man and the Guardians and Spider-Man were fighting him currently? Why would he go to Earth? Why would he go to Wakanda? I don't understand. Suffered a painful death. Yeah, well, it was pretty painful death. But how did he even... He had the Infinity Stones in like a nanotech gauntlet. How did he even do that? Because the whole plot of Infinity War was built on the idea that Thanos had to wait until the Dwarf Forge wasn't protected by Asgard anymore. And so then he attacked them, and because they were the only people that could possibly make a tool that could harness the power of all the stones combined, right? So how can Tony just now make a gauntlet that can hold all the Infinity Stones? What? Wong will be back with next... more disturbing facts. Oh, God, man. Thor fumbled. Yeah, they fumbled Thor. They did. Because I remember, like, ignoring the stupid fact that he went to Wakanda for whatever reason, like, I actually do like Thor in Infinity War, and then they screwed him up. The thing I don't even care that they made him, like, fat or whatever. What I don't like is that, like, they turned all the other Avengers into, like, assholes. Because for the whole movie, they're just mocking their friend. Like, these are the great heroes that save the universe, and all they do for the entire movie is belittle their depressed friend. Like, the fuck, guys? Like when War Machine is making fun of him, and I'm like, okay, Rhodey, I actually hate you now, because you're just making fun of your friend. That's when the Marvel humor becomes too much, because at that point, it's not even humor, it's just mean-spiritedness. Like, why did they do that? Why were they being rotten to their friend? It makes no sense. Literally played Fortnite next. Oh my God, that was so stupid. That's like one of the things, man, where it's like they don't age well. Like these movies don't age well. Like the second they come out, they're dated immediately. Like it doesn't hold up. Or like the Black Panther thing about what are those or whatever. That meme was already like outdated by the time they made that movie. Like, what are you doing, guys? Come on. Oh my gosh, man, this thumbprint on this box is killer. I can't even get it. I hate these things. They always destroy the box. These thumbprints. Gosh darn it, man. Come on. What if Endgame was still with the game of Fortnite? And ironically, it would have been better. You're right. It would have been better. I just felt like the time travel thing was a mistake. That was dumb. They shouldn't have done that. They could have found another way to get all the guys back without doing a dumb time travel plot that didn't make any sense. Stickers, yay, my favorite. All right. Time to build the car. I think they do that so they wouldn't have to tape a lot. Time plot was... Well, it's just like... There's so many, like, breaches in the logic, right? Like, okay, if they're going back... They're like, we got to get the Infinity Stones because Thanos destroyed them or whatever. It's like, okay, instead of doing like what would be extremely convenient, which is go back to the moment Thanos had like, Thor had Thanos at his mercy with like an axe embedded in his gut. Instead of going to that point and like, I don't know, taking all the stones off Thanos when he was severely injured and had all of them in one place, they decide to like go to like 5 different points in time and waste a bunch of resources to get them, just to have like a nostalgia fan service trip, adventure, goofy hijinks thing. Like, why did you do that? Like, why didn't you just go to this one singular point where they were all here instead of going all over the place to get them all at different points? Like, it makes no sense. If I wanted to watch a piece of media that involved time travel, I watched Ninjago season 7. Hands of Time, man. The greatest season. Hands of Time. What's worse, Endgame or Hands of Time? Ooh, that's hard for me to. Oh, I don't know. Only they've killed Thanos as a child. It's like the going back to kill Hitler thing. Didn't they make a joke about that? They could have done that. Or I guess they made up the rules that you can't. It doesn't change the future if you change the past or whatever. Even though that would have like made the movie more interesting if they just did the accepted logic of time travel, but they were like, we're gonna do our own thing, and then they contradicted that anyway. And they had Captain America come back, and he's old. Enter the. They should have done that too. They could have done that. Ant-Man was like the most useful guy. Like no joke in that movie, he was. Well, you can't forget about the stupid rat, right? It was actually the rat was the one that saved everybody, but. Ant-Man, he was the most useful one. He was like the one character I liked in that movie. He was helpful. He like had the whole idea. Gotta give him credit for that. I also like Paul Rudd. The one scene like that I really liked in that movie, like all the way through, I think, is when he gets out, like ignoring the stupid rat thing that makes no sense. When he's like running through the streets or whatever, and like everything is like desolate, and there's all the like the graves or whatever that say the vanished, and there's that really eerie music, and he like runs back to his house to see if his daughter's still alive. That was good. That was a good scene. Like I love that. But that's the problem. It's like one isolated moment in a movie full of crap. Like I can't say, oh, the movie's great because it has like these few individual like the opening scene with Hawkeye is solid. That's another good, decent, like isolated moment. But I can't judge the movie based on a few isolated scenes. That was there at the right place at the right time. Literally. Like it's just like, okay, 5 years go by. Oh, and you notice the contradiction there that when Ant-Man gets out, he says, oh, they're like, oh, wow, you were trapped in there for 5 years? And he's like, no, for me, it was 5 minutes. And it's like, wait, then why did, what's his name? How am I forgetting her name? Oh, dude. Michael Douglas's wife, the actress. Why? She's like a really famous actress. I'm blanking on her name. That's making me mad. Whatever the hell. You know who I'm talking about. The old Wasp. She was there for 30 years, and time passed the same for her because she was 30 years older when she got out. So why did time pass differently for Ant-Man? Plot convenience. I believe that's what we call that. Probably would have been 5 months. Yeah, like they could have said something like that. I don't know though, man. Like unless they're saying that like the time differentiation in the weird quantum space like altered it's Janet, right? That's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer. That's the actress. Michelle Pfeiffer. Maybe they're going to say like, oh, it altered her DNA or her genetic code or something when she was there, and that's why she looks older. I don't know. But then in the first movie, they say the opposite. They say in the first movie that time passes differently in the quantum realm. I'm pretty sure they say that. Then they contradict that in the second movie, and then in Endgame, they try to go by the logic they established in the first movie. But you can't do that. You said the opposite before. What's going on? They just change whatever. They just do whatever they want for the plot to work. That's the thing. And like, you know, people always use the defense of like, oh, well, it's a fictional movie where there's wizards and super-powered humans and stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but all I'm asking is that the movie is consistent with its own rules. I understand that it's not going to abide by whatever real world laws of physics and time and whatever, but at least like be consistent with your own rules that you establish in your franchise. 5 years is pushing it. It was, and it's like what it doesn't really seem. They don't really demonstrate the effect that time has had on the characters, right? Like Tony, it just serves like the 5 years is an excuse to have all the characters work out their differences off screen, right? Like Tony and Steve had all that tension between them after the Civil War movie, and then 5 years later, and they're like, you know what? We're good. We're chill now. That's all in the past. And it's like you didn't want to have them like work through that like in the story instead of just telling us that this conflict was resolved off screen at some point and we never saw it. I don't know. It's just lame. Like why did Civil War even happen? Like why did that movie happen if it didn't matter? Like that's basically what Endgame says is like Civil War didn't matter. It didn't need to happen because it didn't change anything. Like why did that movie happen? 5 years ahead, so that's weird that Endgame takes place right now. Yeah, it is kind of, or well, is it right now or was it last year? Because was Infinity War during 2018 or 2019? I don't remember when that movie came out. $2018. Okay, yeah, so it would have been 2023. Yeah, it would have been last year. That is weird. But yeah, like Civil War, I don't even know, man. Like they had a dumb fight because the characters didn't bother listening to each other, and then I don't know. There was Zemo, and he was pulling strings and causing problems. I don't know. It's just like none of it mattered. Captain America hit on his niece, and then they never talked about that again. They tried to ignore that never happening. Because it's a bit weird, it's a bit creepy. Why did you do that, actually, if you're going to have him go back with his old girlfriend anyway? There's the Avengers when COVID hit. What the fuck? Bro did what now? Yeah, don't go back to that galaxy. Don't watch Civil War. Because, the creators kind of want you to ignore its existence anyway. But yeah, that happened. Bro did what now? What the fuck is going on in the MCU? I don't know, man, but like that's the thing. These problems were existing years ago before even now, and everyone acts like now it's gone downhill. And like you've clearly chosen to like remember what you want to remember and forget what you want to forget because there was some weird shit in those movies, man. Like before they even did. So the idea of the end game is that he goes back and lives his life with his girlfriend in the 40s, right? So in the Civil War movie, they kind of like set up a relationship with him and his old girlfriend's niece. But then which is weird as is, right? That's already weird that he would be hitting on the niece of his ex-girlfriend who's like 70 years old now. But then they actually canonically made it a fact that she is his niece because he went back in time and fuck. It's so stupid. It's so weird. Why did they write it like that? They didn't have to do that, but they did. They made that a canonical fact that he could be, yeah. Could be worse, I guess. I mean, I'll be fair. Star Wars has a lot of weird shit like that, too. Could pull a brother-sister thing. Yeah, that's the thing. They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want with it. I just don't know why they did that. Like, they didn't have to have him get in a relationship with his niece. They could have just not done that, but they did. And I think they realized, I think that's why, because like they completely ignored that character. Like, that character shows up in, like, I don't know, Civil War and Winter Soldier. Then she disappears for like 7 movies and shows up in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. And I think that they kind of like wanted you to forget about her because they realized how weird that was. And they were like, okay, we're going to like distance ourselves from that now. And they tried to like make everyone forget that she existed. Because they like immediately like backtracked on that decision because they realized it was weird. And Sylvie, whatever her name. Oh yeah, I forgot about. I didn't watch Loki, but you're right. They did do some weird. Except it's like the same person, right? Are they? They're the same person? Is that the idea? Because she's also a Loki. So it's like a metaphor for how much he loves himself. I don't get it. I never saw it. I couldn't get into it. I got like halfway through one episode of Loki and I couldn't, like, I had to turn it off because I was like so uninterested in it. Like, I was like, okay, I don't care. And people say that's the good one. People told me that's the good one that I should watch. And I'm like, I don't really want to because I don't care. Seen a minute. Yeah. Well, it's just like, yeah, there's just too much to keep up with, right? It's like there's 50 movies, there's 50 million shows, there's a million things. I'm like, okay, I can't, buddy, I can't keep up with this. I gotta like stop. And, you know, I kind of subscribe to the idea that you need to be the change you want to see. And I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I said that I want them to stop making bad shows, yet I continue to watch them and give them my money. So I don't watch them. 5 minutes. Told that his multiverse self. Oh yeah, he just like watched a video of like himself and then was like, oh, now I'm nice or whatever. I'm nice now because I watched a video of me. Loki watched a greatest hits video of himself. He was like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just got to do something new. Got to do something new with Marvel instead of like going back to the like. Did you hear about the Robert Downey Jr. thing, where he's coming back to play a different guy? It's like, why did you do that? Like, why don't you just do something new? Like, even if when they have like new characters, they're like they still have to chain themselves to the. Yeah, he's just like It's just like, okay, they're like chained to the past. They think that like that's their like model for success is if they bring back an old actor. The people, it's like what I described it as was a cheap attempt to get goodwill back from the fans because they've had like years of making mediocre movies and shows, and then they're like, oh, well, if we show everybody an old guy that they like from the movies that they liked, then maybe we'll like get their, support again. And it's like, no, you got to try harder. Like you got to like, I don't know, make good movies. Like that's kind of like all the people are asking for as far as I understand. And I don't know, some people tell me this Deadpool thing's good. I just don't really care about it. Lucas was telling me about that. He was like, oh, new Deadpool's good. I'm like, okay, maybe. But I don't really care. Because that's also connected to Loki, because it's got the time cops and crap. I'm like, I don't care. It can't be consistent? No. Ninjago before it. Or Ninjago after it. Actually, no, yeah, you're right. Ninjago was first. Ninjago declined first. I think that and same thing with Star Wars. Like, well, the thing is, at least Star Wars, like in the last year, Star Wars had like 3 things that I liked. There was like the Jedi video game, second Jedi video game. There was the Bad Batch, and there was what's the other thing? Andor. Andor was very good, and that was it. But at least there was like a couple things, right? Marvel hasn't made something I liked in 5 years, like the last or like 3 years. I don't know. Whenever the Falcon show came out, and to be honest, I'm kind of worried about rewatching the Falcon show because I'm like, it might not actually be as good as I remember. It might not hold up at all. It might just be like I liked it at the time because it felt so like detached and not like the rest of Marvel at the time. But I'm like, maybe it isn't even that good. I don't even know. Mirror Cave from Possession. Just shocked value. Jay never. Yeah, why did they do that? You're right. Like, why was that? Why was that? I guess he had an eye patch, like, just to be cool in season 6, right? But that was it. They weren't really like, okay. There's like, we don't really need to do this. We don't even care. It was like foreshadowing for the dark future that never happens. Or like Cole was still a ghost, wasn't he? In the mirror thing, he was still a ghost, and he's not a ghost anymore, so that didn't matter either. Jay was better. Yeah, well, Jay just kind of like devolved into like the jokey guy, right? Like he just like, I liked him in season 6. I liked his arc there, but he like got criminally underused after that point. There was that weird part in season 9 where he was like going insane on the island or whatever, like with the dragons, and he was just like losing his mind. And they were like, "Jay, are you all right, man?" And he was like, "No, I'm going insane." He's like, "What? Why? What's going on?" Remember when they clickbaited everyone with the fact that he was going to fight Kai, and then that didn't go anywhere? Like they just like threw like a lightning bolt and the flame at each other, and then they were like cool again, and they were fine. It was like didn't matter. It was just like a stupid scene that was trailer bait. Could see because of it. Yeah, the ghost again. Jay schizophrenic arc. Yeah, it's stupid. They didn't hate each other. What was like? Remind me what the reason was for their conflict. It was something to do with Nia, right? It was like something because they both loved Nia, and then he got angry about something that Kai. I don't even remember what happened. To be honest, I don't think they let the Cole J fight or like the conflict linger long enough either. They kind of just like got over it like fairly quickly. But I guess it's kind of realistic because they were in like a kind of like high stakes scenario. So they kind of had to work together and work past their differences. I don't even know why they were mad at each other. They're just like, we're gonna fight now for no reason. Kai was like the protective brother or whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know if that was a thing. The part about Evil Jay is he told me he would always hate her. It's canon. He hates Crystallize for bringing her back. Flawed convenience. Oh, man. That's stupid. I just remember he had like a stupid Santa Claus gnome beard like on the friggin' island. That was funny. It's like, what is that? Why did you do that? It looks stupid. They couldn't even stick with Nia being gone for like a season. They're like, no, nobody can die. Nobody's ever really gone. Kenji fighting would bring her back in Kai because he spilled a cup of water and that. What is that really? That is funny, dude. If that's the reason, is that he spilled a cup of water? Oh, screw you! You spilled my water cup of my dead girlfriend who's not dead. Oh, that's so funny, man. That's hilarious. Wu is dead. He confirmed it. When did Wu die? What? Wu's dead? I thought the guy was like immortal. Like he never died. He was like a million years. He wasn't even that old. But then they kept acting like he was a million years old. It's like Dumbledore, where like he didn't age very well in like 20 years or something. Because he was like 40 in the flashbacks. So he shouldn't even. Or no, he was like 20, and then that was like 20 years later. So he should be like 40. It was like. He caused the merge? Oh. What? Why would they kill Wu like that? That sucks, man. Why would they kill him off, like, off screen? They did the same thing with Zane's dad, where, like, they brought him back from being dead just to die off screen in between the seasons. And then in season 3, they're like, Zane, we're so sorry to hear about your dad who died. It's like, why did you kill him? He could have hung around for a while. The Oni lady. Yeah, she was great, dude. Why did they kill her? She was such a fun character, and then they just kind of like wasted. Like they built her up for like several seasons in the background, and then they gave her like a major role, and then the second she gets like really interesting, she dies. Like they could have done more with her. I would have liked if they had her stick around. She had like one fun fight scene, and then she died. That might be like the one thing I dislike about that season, because I love that season. But like they definitely could have done more with Mistake. She was cool. You know what? I'm gonna put on some music. Put on some Ahsoka music because it's what's on my playlist right now. Plus, we're gonna build an Ahsoka set in a moment. Good half of the Elemental Masters are dead. Shade and Griffin Turner. Griffin Turner was fun. Why did they kill him? Karloff, Jacob, Gravis, everyone else is alive. Never elaborate on how they died. Well, how do they know they died if they never... Crystallized was all fanfare crap and surprise energy. Were they not in that? That's weird. Why wouldn't they be there? And did they ever resolve the Kai and Skylar thing? Or was that just like left unresolved forever? Like it didn't go anywhere. I'm fine if they didn't get together, but I just don't know why they like had that be there. They have replacements? Oh great. The clone elemental masters. I can't believe that. I didn't know they killed Wu. What the fuck? Why did they kill Wu like that? Wu was so great. Wu was the best. But didn't they make him like a liar or something? Like he lied about something in season 16 or something, and then they were all mad at him? Unresolved. She wasn't in part 2, season 2. That's weird. Why do they have to? If they wanted to make a new show, why don't they just make a new show? But they have to like drag all the old guys into it. They're like, let's drag all these old guys into it, and then let's kill a bunch of them. Like it's kind of like a middle finger to the fans like me who've been around since the beginning. I didn't even know about that until you told me that they fucking killed Wu. What the hell? The Elemental Masters had their own thing to do, the reason why they weren't crystallized, and they had some endgame style funeral for the other. Really? That's funny. It's like the Tony thing, the scene where all the guys are like standing around and they're like, oh no. Time to pay respects to the guys who died. Rest in peace, you guys. You were cool. Too bad that they like killed them off screen like they were nothing. Killed Karloff too? I can't believe that. Karloff was like, he was a major guy, wasn't he? I liked Karloff. Assume it was going to be Kai, Lloyd, Nia, and then the new guys. Yeah. Okay, so they're just replacements. Why do they have to do that, man? Why do they have to do this? They're like, let's like clone the OG characters and then like make like new versions. Like, if they didn't, I wouldn't care if they just made a new show, but they're like trying to keep the old guys around. Cole and Zane and Jay popped up, and I assume maybe it's for collectors. Yeah, it's just like to keep the toy brand alive. But like, I would respect them a little bit if they just made a new show with new characters. But they're like, no, we got to drag in all the old guys, and then like make clones of them. Like, why? Zane hasn't been relevant for like what, like 15 seasons? Like, why didn't he just die? Like, I'm so sick of them dragging Zane back in like some clown on a unicycle just so he can say something about how the treadmill was invented in 1818 a million times. They keep beating the dead horse. Yeah, they do. That pissed me out. Like, I like Brent Miller, the guy who voices Zane, but I'm so sick of them dragging freaking Zane in there. Law's headcanon of how this could have went down better. Yeah, it could have. It should have ended with season 10, man. I'm telling you. March of the Oni should have been the end. They wrapped everything up well. It was over. It was done. It was good. And then they were like, oh, now we got to make 50 more seasons where we ruin all the characters. What happened to Harumi? Did she is she still alive? Did she die again? Or what? Because she died, but then they decided she wasn't dead. And then she was there. I don't even know what she did, but she was there. it was like a shock value reveal and nothing more than that. It was like, oh, it's Harumi. Whoa, and then she didn't do anything. Should I believe, Galaxy, that you would make a better story. They should have let you cook. We could write something better. Maybe we should. Maybe we should just we could do something better. We'll go pitch it to them. We'll be like, all right, guys. I had a plan to make her some awesome overborg-looking character, but they didn't do it because supposedly it was too scary for the kids, and Monkey Kid had us. Why'd they bring her back at all? They could have just made a new character. They're like, no, let's freaking put Harumi in. Even though she had a good ending to her character arc. She was a good character. Like in seasons 8, 9, that should have been it. She should have died when the building fell. She got karma for what happened to her as a kid, everything she did. She made the right decision in the end. She did one good thing, and then she didn't get to reap the rewards because that's not what she deserved. Rumi was like a fucked up evil person. She deserved what she got, but at least she did one good thing. That's how her story should have ended. Should it look cool as a spider cyborg character? Maybe. I don't know. Let's say, I don't know why they're afraid of doing things that are too scary. Because I don't know about you, man. I was in the OG Ninjago, the first couple, the end of season 2 was it when the Overlord possesses Garmadon and he's a weird mutant creature that actually scared me as a kid. That freaked me the hell out. I was like, whoa, that's some, and even now I'm for kids, that's some kind of scary imagery. I kind of respect them for going that dark with it. And then they didn't really now they're kind of afraid to do anything risky. Yo, bro. All the way up G. How's it going, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Lego Ultron for 2016, the Overlord in Season 5 of Ninjago scared me as a kid. Yeah, the Lego Ultron was a bit freaky, wasn't he? I remember the trailer for Avengers 2, scared me as when I was a kid. That was freaky when Ultron was all creepy and he's giving his weird Pinocchio speech thing. I was like, whoa, that's actually creepy. Overlord was scary. Yeah, he was a creepy dude. When he was just a floating blob in the sky that was breathing heavily, looking at Garmadon with some weird heat ray vision. I was like, whoa, that is some creepy shit. You can't even see him. And he's just floating around. And then when he possessed Garmadon, I was like, whoa, that scared me. I'm whoa. And even when he's they're turning all the guys evil, when Nia got turned evil, that kind of scared me too, to be honest. I was like, wow, they because I wasn't at that point, I was like, oh, are they I don't know, it's a kid's show, obviously, but I was like, are they ever gonna be able to turn her back? Is she permanently an evil zombie person? I was like, no, that's so messed up. He's like, I'm evil. Yeah. That's funny. He's just like, yo, I'm evil. Even when the Overlord was like in the computer or whatever, like that was freaky too. And he was just the eyes in the computer. I don't know why I found that scary. When he was like I honestly found him the least scary when he was like a giant crab guy. When he had like the giant crab legs, I was like, okay, that's actually a little bit more goofy and kind of less scary. But when he was just like this unseen force, like he was just this floating ball in the sky, or he was like a creepy demon person, I was like, okay, that freaks me out actually. Like I don't like that. Ninjago has a good soundtrack though, man. Ninjago has a good soundtrack. Like the main theme, really all of it. It's like that's an underrated score. It really is. I love that soundtrack. Almost done with the car. I can move on to Grand Admiral Thrawn. Nice. That's cool. I like this car. I like this build. I had the old one, but I couldn't find all the old one from 2002, but I could never find all the pieces for it. So this is good. This is like basically the last thing I needed for Harry Potter. Because I have the Burrow, I have Hogwarts, I have Aragog, I have like all the I have Hogwarts Express. I have all the stuff. Now I have the car. Very important step to have. Nice. We got the car done. Now, the big guy. It is time for the Grand Admiral Thrawn. Oh boy. Holy frick, dude. Look at all these stickers. Look at this shit. Look, there's like 50 stickers on this. What the hell? Okay, that's gonna be great. Oh, I sure do love stickers, man. Santiago Diego. Hi, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining the stream. All right, we got Ahsoka. There they are. Okay, they're my guests. But you know what? I'm gonna keep building because I gotta finish this. The Ahsoka looks cool. This is like probably better than the. I don't know actually. It's basically the same as the old the figure in the other set that I have, but it's a lighter color. I like it. She looks cool. Hang out over there with Rex now. I can be friends with Rex. Of course they are. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Time to continue. Come on. Oh boy. This is a good soundtrack. It's like the only good thing about the show. Ahsoka sucks. I don't care what anyone tells me. It's a bad show. But I love the music. Kinders never disappoint. Music in the background sounds like something you hear in a theme park. Attractions in the park. Kept playing video games while watching Ahsoka. That show was a snore. Yeah, it was, man. Which sucks. Because I liked the characters before that show, and then it ruined all. I love Thrawn. I don't know if you've read any of the Thrawn books, but I love that character. And they made him a stupid... It's so funny, because they made him a stupid idiot when his defining character trait is being smart. Like, that's when you know you failed at writing a show. Yeah, I just finished my final exam, my final high school exam today. So this is like my reward. Like, I get to build a fun Lego set as a reward for all my hard work. Spent like the last month like stuck in a room writing coursework. Not exactly all that time, but all I understood was Star Wars characters. Star Wars Rebels characters were in it. Yeah. Basically, well, here's the funny thing, though. They weren't even Star Wars Rebels characters because they were written to be totally out of character. They're like weird imposters because the characters in Rebels are actually good and the characters in Ahsoka weren't. They're like imposter characters. Yeah, Star Wars Among Us. That's a pretty accurate way to put it. It was just like nothing. It's like a nothing show. Like nothing happens in it. It's like such a waste of money and time. Like I don't know why they made it. It's kind of like how the Ninjago show is now full of imposters. Like none of them act the way they used to. Sensei Wu's just like dead. He's dead and I didn't even know. It sucks that I'm so indifferent about it because I really did love that show when I was younger. I still do. The OG show. I love it a lot. It's just not interesting anymore. Made an Among Us reference and crystallized. Oh, really? Did they? When? What was the reference? Oh, don't lose the Technic pin. They said Zane was cringe in Dragon's Rising. Oh, really? Well, that sucks. Zane's been cringe for years. They said we have an imposter among us when Lloyd... Oh, yeah, I remember that, actually. I think I saw that. They're like, there is an imposter among us. That's so funny. It's like, why? It's like, It's like we gotta reference the meme, guys. You said the line. Random ass prisoner from Skybound. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that guy. Why did they make that guy like a major character? The mechanic guy? Like, why did they make him a major character? I never understood. Like, he kept showing up. Like I was like, why is this guy so important that he needs to be relegated to side character status? Did I miss something here? Mechanic is such a weird character. Yeah, I don't understand him. Like, who is he? What does he do? Is he just smart? But he's not even that smart. He's kind of dumb, isn't he? Could have done some Doc Ock mad engineer stuff, but he's like, ha ha ha, I make gadgets to cause problems. Could try harder. Yeah, they could. They just don't, like, that's the problem, is they don't really go beyond, like, they have a premise or like an idea for a concept for a character, and then they don't go like any further like beyond what that premise is. Like, what's a good example? Like the purple squid guy in the 15th season, right? He's just like, I'm racist and I hate the humans, and that's like his character for the entire season. Like, they never bother to explore like what like experiences like that he's gone through that would influence him to have that outlook on life. He's just like, I'm racist and evil, and I like that's all. That's just his entire character. It's like, okay, all right, could have done more with him, but he's just evil. Great, sticker time. Yay. I feel like I line these up perfectly. Walmart Pythor. Oh yeah, there's like Pythor's girlfriend or something. The one that was like, revenge, I want revenge, and that was like all she did like in the show. Really wanted to see if he would come back. The Squid Guy since Seabound with like an uncanny resemblance. Yeah, it was like the same season. And don't you love how they just like make Snakes the villain of everything? Like, they couldn't come up with a new character model for the villains in season. Like season. Jeez, I'm like yawning. In like season. What was it? Whatever, Seabound. You know, like, oh, they're just like whatever. They're just like snakes again. This requires like some major precision. Holy frick. Year of the Snakes, more like Decade of the Snakes. Atlantis did better. Yeah, it did. Okay, that was it's all right, I guess. How does that look? Look like it's lined up properly? I don't know. Just more. There's way more. There's so many things. All the villains from the soft reboot era are terrible. My favorite ones are Unigami and Skulls. I thought you were saying origami, which is like a type of paper creating. Skull Sorcerer. The Skull Sorcerer was funny to me because like there's that scene when he randomly reveals to the characters that he's evil for no reason, and he's like, "I am the villain," and they're like, "Oh, okay." It's like, why did you do that, bro? Why did you just like tell them you're the bad guy? It's like, okay, you just blew your own cover. Sure, that was smart. What should I put on? Do you have a music preference? What should I play? I'm trying to find something new to play. It was stupid. Yeah, it was dumb. It's better than what came after. It's true. It's true, he was. What was Unigami? I don't remember who he was. Or what he was. I just keep popping my head in. Whoa. Oh, heck yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do the weekend whip. Let's go. No soul, with fingers stand so still. Go, go. The island villain was literally Ronan, not the island keeper guy. This is the embodiment of Prime Empire. Oh, okay. I never watched that season. I don't think I did. No, I didn't watch the Prime Empire one. Sounds kind of interesting. Oh. Jump up, kick back, whip around and spin. Never give up, do it again. We can win. It's just a silly season because the ninjas are in a video game. That does sound a bit weird. Like, the thing that I kind of found weird about the seasons past the original ones, like the 10 original ones, is like they kind of lost that, like, whatever it is, like Middle Eastern, like, inspired like culture. Like, it kind of lost the cultural element, you know? Like, they just felt like they were ninja guys doing random stuff. Like the one with the skull sorcerer guy, like that felt more like a medieval inspired. Like even the score sounded more medieval sounding, and like the video game, obviously. Even season 11 had some Egyptian elements. Like it just kind of lost the cultural element, right? Like the original season's like, okay, as much as I rag on them for having snakes and stuff, like that is related to the mythology and like the culture. So like that kind of worked for me. But they kind of lost that. Master of the Mountain, I thought they wouldn't be trapped in D&D. Yeah, it's true. They were. That season was so weird. Like they just like kept going down into the caves and then coming back up and then going back down. Like, that was like the whole season. I was like, what's going on? Reminds me of a certain video game I played, but then don't get cultural back. That's right. A lot of people started getting that. Yeah. I don't know if you saw this video that I shared on my community tab a couple months ago. It's by, what's this channel? The channel's name is like the Parachuting Kitten or something. And she like made this very long video breaking down like how the show has a lot of like stereotypes and like kind of culturally insensitive elements. Like the video is called like Ninjago more misogynistic than you think or something. And I'm like, yeah, you're kind of right, to be honest. Like I still like the show, but you can't really deny that these things are kind of ingrained into the DNA of the story. Three hours. Yeah, it's a long video. I listened to it like in chunks. Like I listened to like 40-minute chunks of it. It was a good video. I like that channel, but I'm not really gonna spend like a million hours listening to that. So they didn't get some things right, like highlights. Yeah. I mean, I made a whole video last week, like criticizing or like breaking down someone's video who was like inaccurate when they were criticizing the Bad Batch, and that video ended up being an hour and 7 minutes. So even I can't really be. I can be criticized for going on a bit long sometimes, but I don't know. I like to be comprehensive. I think it's good to be comprehensive, but like you can definitely have like a happy medium. Like you can have like more brief highlights, like you said, and then you can have more like broad videos. Like they have a lot more coverage. That pet game theory is now solving Golden Freddy lore. Yeah. I gotta come back on that podcast with you guys sometime soon. Now that I'm free from studying and writing and doing schoolwork for a couple weeks until university, I'll have time on my hands, so I'll probably drop on there with you guys. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I've, like, the problem was it's really late for me. For me, like, my time when you guys are recording. So last time I was so tired, like, the next day I was like, oh, man, I killed myself doing it. It was fun. I like doing it, but I was like, up to, like, I don't know, like 2:30 a.m. I was like, oh, frick, man. But if I like, I don't know, sleep in the day before, then I can probably do it. Such a weird variation of the theme. A guest recently named R.R. Slugger. He was really cool. Fleet Emerson, yeah. Episode of that. Yeah, that'll be cool. I'd like to see that. Yeah, it is. It is like no offense, but I mean, like, where are you? Are you in the U.S. or where are you? Because I know Lucas is in. Is he New Zealand? I don't remember. I'm like losing my mind. I'm having trouble keeping track. But like, you're all in different time zones, so it's weird. I'm Canada, so it's all very strange. You're in the U.S., yeah. It's like 1:42 p.m. right now. Seems like we're going the same state as him. Oh, okay. That's interesting, eh? Because it's 4:41 p.m. for me right now, so that means I'm 3 hours ahead of you. But one of my friends lives in New York, and we're on the same time zone. It's kind of weird. Time zones are weird. Yeah, they definitely are. Oh, is that it for the Ninjago? I thought I had more Ninjago on here. It's weird. What shall I put on next? Two best friends, and when we try to play video games together, we have to play it around 9 to 10 p.m. to play because one is barely getting up and the other one is staying past midnight to play. Wow. Legends. Legendary. Here we go. We're going to play Boba Fett now because why not? It's pretty funny. Yeah, I still haven't gotten down like the whole connecting gaming systems. Like, I don't even know how to do that. I just use my system to play games. I've never been able to like figure out how to link with other people. I like to believe I know how technology works, but I don't. I'm kind of a noob. Try hard to make time for three of us to hang out, but never get forever schedule. What do I mean by that? Well, I guess just like, how do you do it? Like, how do you like? Are you like all in the same place, or do you like? I'm assuming you have to like play like this. Like, if you're playing the same game, your system and adding. Okay. Because yeah, I have like a PS4. I don't really know how to like play with other people unless I have like someone in the room with me, obviously. But like I don't really know how to work. I'm not that good at it. I'm a noob. I don't know how to work technology. It's darn technology. Different because we're playing the same game, but it's the same game and it's different. We play the game on PS4 and PC. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that was the thing. It's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have anyone that I would be playing games with, like, because most of my friends who are, like, I don't know, different country, different states or places, most of them are just, like, not gamers. I don't even know if I'm much of a gamer, to be honest. Plays on iPad, and my second friend plays on PS4, and we have to make an account in game to play. Okay, that's interesting. Like, one of my friends does play. We don't play games together usually, but he does have a PS4, so he probably knows how to do this stuff. I should probably just ask him. So we hang out all the time. So. Different games, live servers. Okay, yeah. I'm assuming it would be different for, like, if it's like a disc, you know? It's like you actually put a disc in the machine and then whatever, you gotta, like, add people. Because most of my games are, like, I usually just get the physical copy of games. I don't usually, like, buy them off the digital store or whatever. Just play them on a disc. I finished playing DC Villains or whatever they had, like, yesterday. I completed it 100% because I had nothing better to do. It's, like, really humid outside, like where I am, like to a point where it's not even really healthy to go outside. So I kind of was trapped inside for a couple days. If you're talking about the PS4 account, I have one. And again, I can add my second one. They have one too. Okay. I'll have to try doing something like that. Even when my friends play is a digital only game. Okay, yeah. I remember that happened to me where what happened? I got DL. My friend got me a PS4 gift card or a PlayStation gift card, and then I bought a bunch of DLC for the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga game, and then I found out that it's digital only DLC. So, and I have a physical copy of the game, so it's like DLC that I can't use. It's like, well, fuck. Like, I just bought like $20 worth of DLC that I can't use. Great. Why am I here? Hello, why am I here? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. And I'm not sure why you're here, to be honest. How did I get here? I don't know. At some point, Fortnite and Overwatch was disc, then they decided to have it. Yeah, because it's like, whatever. It's like more like consumerist that way, you know, everyone plays it. whatever they can profit off of, right? I don't get it. No, I didn't buy the game again digitally. I have it right here. So I have the game, like I have the physical disc copy, and then I bought the DLC like on the game system, and I thought it was compatible with the physical copy, but they're like, no, it's actually not. And I'm like, well, great, thanks. Got sent here by Kevin L. Okay, I'm not sure who Kevin L is, but I'm glad he sent you my way. Digital DLC. You tried downloading said DLC. Yeah, it's really annoying. It was basically a ripoff. It's like why? It's like this DLC because it said in the game, like it didn't specify like that it wasn't compatible. Like when I downloaded it, it didn't specify that the DLC was not compatible with the physical game. It wasn't for the PS5. No, it's for the PS4. So it's like I have DLC downloaded on the device. Like I can see that I've purchased it, but I can't use it. Like it's like DLC that's there that I can never use unless I buy the digital the digital version of the game for like another $80. I don't want to spend another $80 to get the digital version of the game. Your game is in the same region. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Unless I got this ordered. I got this as a gift, so it might have been ordered from. Pretty sure it's the same. Yeah. I don't know. Opinion on Doctor Who? I haven't seen much of Doctor Who. I watched a bit of it a while ago. Hello, Kevin L. How you doing? You're bringing in a whole team of people to come watch me here. I appreciate it. Yeah, Doctor Who. I don't know. I haven't really gotten into Doctor Who. I know it has quite the fan base, but I don't know. I remember it was in Lego Dimensions. That's how I found out about Doctor Who, because I was playing Lego Dimensions. And he showed up in that. It was like Peter Capaldi. I'm not sure which Doctor that was. It was the 12th Doctor, right? Pretty sure that's who it was. I'm gonna put on this piece. Oh, I already did that. Wait, what am I doing? What did I do here? This is weird. Did I build something wrong? What the? The game and account is set in the same region, you should be fine. But if your game is in the same region, the account it went. I don't know, man. I don't get it. So, since I'm in the UK, I have to go. You are underrated. Drop the like and sub. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Glad you were able to drop by. No problem at all, though. Appreciate the support. You still here? Good. Glad that you're all hanging out. It's a whole ass process. Yeah, I know it is. I just don't have the patience for it. Like, I don't care enough to like. It's like, okay, I guess I had this DLC floating out in the ether, and I don't know. You sub Kevin L. Thank you. Appreciate it. What have I done with this? What is going on? I've done something weird to this set, and I need to fix it. Okay, I fixed it. I thought that would be more complicated, but it wasn't. It is. It's a weird process, though, Galaxy. I don't know. I just don't have patience. I'm like not that dedicated to the game. It's like, okay, it's too bad that $20 was wasted on a bunch of DLC that I can't use, but it was so annoying. I sat on like a phone call for like 2 hours trying to get someone on the line to help me, and they were like, "Well, that sucks to be you, but we can't do anything about that." I'm like, screw off. Like, what? Feel set wrong. You're either tired or rushing. No, it's one piece in the wrong place. I am a bit tired though. I'm not sure why. I had an exam earlier, so my brain is probably tired from all the information I had to keep in my head. Wouldn't bother coming. 2 hours is crazy for some. Yeah, you're right. I realized that after that. I'm like, okay, this isn't even worth it anymore. I just don't have the time to deal with this. And it was just a gift card. I mean, it's too bad. It's kind of a waste of a gift card, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's too bad sacrifices were made for the greater good. Hey, more stickers. Yeah. You couldn't personally. Yeah. Oh, boy. It's plus a waste of like my phone minutes. I don't know why I did it. I was just bored. I was like, I'll sit on a phone call for 2 hours trying to get someone on the line. That was dumb. That was one of the dumbest things. It was such a waste of time. I don't know why I did it. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you for not wanting to sit around for hours. Okay. More stickers. Hooray. That's as good as it's gonna get. Hi, Kevin L. How's it going, man? Still hanging out? I'm glad you're here. How did you find out about my stream? I'm just curious. Because I don't think I've seen you on here before, so I'm just curious about what brought you here. What am I building? I'm building this new Star Wars set from Ahsoka. It's got Thrawn in it. That's mainly why I got it, because I love Thrawn. Thrawn's the best. Blue Men group. Yeah, you sent why am I here? I'm glad you did. Glad you sent him here. Oh no. Sticker. Ah. I hate stickers so much in Lego sets. I swear to God, man, the death of me. Sent 40 family. Really? That's impressive. You too. Yeah, stickers are not fun, man. Especially when they have to be like lined up precisely like this. I don't know if you can see this. They like all have to be like it's like a line, so they have to all be like aligned properly. It's like, oh, it's so painful. Plus, it doesn't help that like my family, it's literally a genetic thing. My family has a weird shaky hand thing, so I have like a genetic like hand tremor thing. So it's not helpful, especially when you're trying to precisely put stickers on small pieces of Lego. It's quite frustrating. There he is, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Grand Admiral Mithra Naruto. That's time. And Ezra Bridger. Oh yeah, man. Long have I waited for this moment. Too long. Years. Waited years for Thrawn. On an older stream. Oh, nice. Where did you buy this? I bought this. I don't know if you have it wherever you live, but it's a store called Mastermind Toys. It might be Canadian because I'm from Canada, so it might be a Canadian exclusive branch. But I went there and got this. They're very like reliable. I got it the day like this released August 1st. I got it like day of release, so they're very reliable like about having things on time. So I usually go to them. Sometimes Walmart has them too. I don't know. I didn't check Walmart, but sometimes they have things early as well. Ezra, nice. Ezra looks cool too. I never got any of the old Ezras. Hey, Lucas, you made it. What time is it for you right now? The man of the hour is here. Arc 70 Starfighter. No, I don't. When did that come? Was it like 2009, 2008? I remember seeing that set. A lot of my friends had it. That was a cool one. 9:04 a.m. Wow, and you've made it. And I'm 2 hours in. Jeez. You're lucky I'm still going. We got him though. We got Rex. I was hit hard by 2008. We got Thrawn too. It's the Blue Man group. I'm gonna make a post like literally these guys, and I'm gonna call it the Blue Man group. Yeah, I'm like really annoyed at these stickers here. 23:04. Oh wow, so you're like 11 o'clock right now. That's impressive, Kevin. Yeah, I've been going for a while. Galaxy was here for a while. He might still be on, I'm not sure. But We've got everybody. We got the whole top brick in here. We just need Gundam and Immer in here. Hello, everybody. Hey. Wow, everyone's here. That's great. It's weird how many colors there are. It's like it's supposed to be gray, and there's a bunch of red and blue in it. I guess you're not gonna see it when it's done. Are you just over there admiring Barad-dûr right now, Lucas? Where do you have like a special display for it? It's like a relic. It's like a special thing. For a gray base, the build actually is pretty fun. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of like Technic stuff, weirdly enough. Do I have the Captain Rex Microfighter? I do. I got it right here. I built it earlier. It was the first one I built. I should put Rex in it, actually. Here we go. Now he's in it. The Harry Potter car is built as well. The Ford Anglia. It's funny. I kind of got it because in the Lego Dimensions game, the Ford Anglia, like the Harry Potter Ford Anglia, is the most useful vehicle ever. Like it can fly, it can pull on like 3-pronged grapple points. It can like do everything. Like it's the most useful vehicle in the game. Like if you have that car, you don't need anything else. God, you see the size is breathtaking when you're building. Yeah, I can imagine. The OG. You gotta go, Galaxy. All right, we'll see you around, man. Thanks for joining. Where did I find the Rex set? I ordered it on Lego.com because it was on back order for a long time, and then finally this week it came off back order, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna order it now. It was also a Mastermind though, where I got the Thrawn set, so I could have gotten it there. They also had this set too. I ordered the Harry Potter one and the Rex on Lego.com. Family was hit hard, but yeah, it was hit real hard by 2008. I haven't played Dimensions in years. Yeah, I just finished it this year. I decided to get it out and use. I don't know if you've heard about the tag scanning device, like app thing that there is, but you can like use this scanner thing and use these NFC tags, and you don't have to buy all the characters. That saved me a lot of money. Yeah, like you said something about that. Yeah. No. No, there's no way I'd fork over that much money. I did order the Mission Impossible set for like $60, which I don't think was worth it personally. But the rest of them I found like using. I found a couple of them. I got like 5 tags for $60, and then I was like, this is costing too much. And then I realized that there's this scanning method that actually works. And I didn't realize it would work. Soldier 360. PS5, yeah. PS4 is useless and holds too many memories. Yeah. I'm still behind the times. I don't have a PS5 yet. Maybe eventually. I want to play the new Jedi game, but that's not enough incentive for me to get an entirely new device just to play one game. I wish they would. Well, they said last year they were making the Jedi Survivor for PS4, but they still they said that a year ago, and they still haven't updated anything about it. So I don't even know if that's happening anymore. Six people. Yeah, I know. 4 now, but still a decent amount. So only 360. Still a bunch of old games. Most of them, at least. Really? That's funny. It's I want to play this one game, series, or game, so I will pay $1 million. I like to think that I'm more conservative about how I spend my money. Says the guy who spent $80 just to get Thrawn. So take that with a grain of salt. Gotta go, Kevin. All right, thanks for joining in, man. Appreciate you bringing all the people. It's my favorite Lego set. It is. Where is it? Is it behind me? Yep. Shire Bag End will always remain my favorite. I like the Gandalf Arrives set just for nostalgia value, because the Gandalf cart, because that was the first Middle Earth set I ever got. I also like this one. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. I got this as a gift from my brother, so it has a bit of sentimental value to it. This random police vehicle. I really like this. I want to make a list eventually of my favorite Lego sets, but I'm still determining what those are. And I want to have a balance of which I think are the most quality and which ones are my personal favorites. Because my personal favorites might be a bit boring for people. I don't know. What else? What other favorites do I have? I really like the Great Hall, Hogwarts Great Hall. That's a cool one. Need a Bag End set? Yeah, it's a great one, man. That's a great set. The Goblin King one was I like that one a lot too, the Goblin King battle. That was I think the first time I saved up all my money to get a fairly expensive Lego set. So it was kind of I was yeah, I felt so cool, I achieved something in life. Favorite sets would be the recent collector series, Baradur, Modular's Blacksmith. Yeah, the one I don't know if you know what's in it. The one with Kai, the one of the very first Ninjago sets. It had Kai and one skeleton guy, and a little catapult thing, and I think it had the Scythe of Quakes in it. That I love that set. That's that was that was literally the first Ninjago set I ever got. That one has a lot of nostalgia value. And Zane's Ice Dragon too. I love that one. Samurai Mech, I have that over there. That's a good one too. I like that a lot. I have the original, the OG Sanctum, Doctor Strange Sanctum from Infinity War. I like that a lot too. That's a good one. Oh, there we go. Only have 4 Middle Earth sets. Oh, what are the 4 you have? I know you have Baradur, obviously, but I'm not sure if I know the other ones. Old Ninjago is so much better than the newer sets. They actually have good villain. Yeah, it's true. And the smaller sets were like really cool. Like the one from Tournament of Elements where it was Cole and the little lava bridge. That's a cool little set. That's a fun one. Dobby's, I think it's Dobby's Rescue or something. That was the only Harry Potter 2010 set I ever got. The one where Dobby like saves Harry from Lucius Malfoy. That one's kind of special. I like that one. Barry Doer, Barrel Escape, Riddles for the Ring, and Pull Bag with Frodo. Oh wow, so you got like a really massive one and a couple small ones. Barrel Escape that's a pretty classic one. I took it apart, unfortunately. But that was also one of the first Hobbit sets I got, I think. The only Hobbit sets I never got were the Warg Attack and the Lonely Mountain. Those are the I have Smaug. I have like the knockoff Smaug, I guess you'd call it, which is actually it's pretty high quality considering what it is. But I never got the Lonely Mountain, and I'm annoyed that I never got the Warg Escape or whatever because or Warg Attack because that is Biffer, and he's the only dwarf I don't have. If I had Biffer, I would have like the full company of Thorin Oakenshield, but I don't because I'm missing Biffer, and it's kind of annoying. My best friend bought the Smaug set used for $600. Wow, that's crazy. LTR in like 2020 and seeing secondhand prices was just painful. Yeah, I can imagine. I didn't get a lot of those polybags. I always wanted that Bilbo one, like that polybag with Bilbo where he had that unique like house coat outfit. I always wanted that because I have a couple versions of Bilbo, but a lot of them are just him with like the classic, like red suit or whatever, the red shirt, and like I didn't get the one with the blue and the yellow shirt. I didn't get the one with the Lake Town, like the fluffy frilled coat. I didn't get any of the Bilbos that were like unique, which is kind of sucks because I'm like I love Bilbo. Almost got into this set with Bayorn. Oh, you almost got it with Baron for $30. That was repairs at times. Oh no, that sucks. The Baron set's a good one. That was was that the first Desolation of Smaug one I got? I have a poster up here to the Hobbit. I can show you. I don't know if you've seen it before. It's the Desolation of Smaug Lego poster, and that's quite cool. I'm kind of happy to have that because like they don't really make those anymore. So I like that poster a lot. Wait, this makes no sense. Oh, okay, wait, I screwed it up. Same front as the Baron set. When I tried to remove the hairpiece, I lost my mind. Also, it'd be so cool if Lego fight. Yeah, I know. They don't. They used to make them. I have a bunch of Pirates of the Caribbean ones. I have Lego Pirates of the Caribbean posters. I have what else? I have a Ninjago City poster, like right up here. I have a Lego movie poster, but that's like a movie poster, I guess. But it's like, yeah, I wish they still did the Lego posters because it's cool. Makes me feel old. Makes me feel old when I think about when I collected Lego Hobbit. I'm like, oh my god, that was a decade ago. There was a time that was all I would watch on YouTube was just Lego Hobbit videos. Gonna do in those oh yeah, exclusive magazines. I think I've seen that. I've seen that in a few places. Okay. The white piece here. Yeah, it's weird how colorful this is, but it's probably not going to be once it's completed. It's weird that I've bought like 2 Ahsoka sets and I don't even like the show. But I don't know why I got that other one. I was just bored. I was like, oh, I want to buy a Lego. And I bought that ship. And this one, well, it's kind of self-explanatory. I needed Thrawn. Brotherhood Workshop was peak. Yeah, those guys are great. It's too bad they don't make as much anymore, but whenever they do, it's quite a treat. Because their video, yeah, those guys, like, their stop motions were unreal. I was like, whoa. And Lego hired them a couple times, right? So it's quite a success story. 2 Eternal sets, even though I have no interest in the movie. Yeah. Because I despised the Ahsoka show, but I was like, okay, Thrawn is like my favorite Star Wars character. I need to have him. Did you ever see my bad custom Thrawn? Let me go get him. It looks so terrible. It's so funny. Look at this dude. Look at his face. It's like the meme where it's like, look at this dude. Look how stupid he looks. I tried to paint him. It's the first time I ever tried to fully paint a face. And I haven't tried since because he looks freaking stupid. Yeah, there's no contest between these two, I don't think. Like, what the hell was I thinking? It's so stupid. I don't know why I tried. That's when I was in my Thrawn obsessive phase. I still love Thrawn, but I haven't read the books in a while. Oh, wait a second. I screwed this up. Oh, come on. Still better than old Bellatrix the Strange custom. Oh my gosh, really? I kind of want to see this. This sounds quite legendary. Oh boy. Sharpie to spare hairpiece black and used a Hermione face with the torso and shirt from Magpie from Lego Batman movie. It was awful. That sounds funny. Sounds pretty funny. This is kind of cool though. Look at this. It's like they've got a ball joint and a clip, and then you like put it together like that, and it creates this angled element, which is it's quite cool. Actually. Yeah, I like that. I like the shaping of it. Done worse with Sharpie. Harumi hairpiece will never recover. Which Harumi hairpiece? Is it like the evil Harumi or the good Harumi? Chat randomly disappears for you. What? Oh, wait, really? That's not good. Oh, shoot. Ugh. What's my biggest movie hot take besides No Way Home? Ooh, that's a good question. Endgame, I guess. Endgame would be that. Third hottest take. I love The Hobbit. Is that a hot take? Because I know there's like a weird, like, over the past several years, been a weird, like, I remember when those movies came out, they were well liked. Like, people really enjoyed The Hobbit, and then for some reason in recent years, I've seen like an uptick in people who hate them or pretend to hate them. I don't even know if people hate them though. Like, I love them. Rings of Power, probably not. Rings of Power. Okay, I don't know. It's a TV hot take. I don't even think Rings of Power is that bad. There's my TV. I don't think it was that great, but I'm also like, it was definitely overhated. It's not as good as The Hobbit, though. It's like, it was, I don't even know. The second season looks like not great. It also looks not great. They're really banking on the nostalgia. Like, the trailer had Shelob and Ents and like a bunch of old stuff in it. It's like you know, it's like a bunch of iconography that they're trying to bank up. Gollum game is the worst. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's funny. People hate the show because it's woke or capitalized or whatever. It's just mad that it. Yeah, it's true. Literally just Gollum around in Mordor. That sounds funny. And it's like really bad too. It's like doesn't even work properly. I heard about that. And yeah, you're like I don't get the woke nonsense, right? It's like, okay, it's not woke, or it's too woke or whatever. It's like, if people have like I had criticisms of the writing in Rings of Power, but it's like, to me that's what it always comes down to, is the writing. It's like, I didn't even care that there was like a black elf or whatever. People were like so mad. Or no, he's Latino. A Latino elf. I'm like, I don't even care. Like, why do people think about these things? Latino elf. I feel so represented. Can't be worse than like, is there someone else that has worse takes than you? Oh man. Nice. Her? Oh, I've heard of that movie. Who directed that one? Is it time for more stickers yet? I still have like 50,000 stickers to go. One bag left? Yeah. One bag, 50,000 stickers. Oh. Okay. Okay, this looks cool. This is starting to make sense here. Spike Jones. Okay. Tweezers to apply stickers. Really? I've never tried that. Thoughts on Quentin Tarantino? I don't even have I seen that many of his movies? I don't even know if I've seen that many of his movies, to be honest. I don't dislike him. I think that his style is not something that appeals to me necessarily. Like I've seen a bunch of he feels kind of similar to Scorsese to me, at least. And Scorsese, I've liked a couple of his movies, but I'm not really into the hyper violence kind of movies. Even if some of them are tongue in cheek, just never gotten real into that. What is that? Until you close canonically gay, supposedly everyone was freaking out on Twitter about it. What? Really useful to apply stickers. Oh, keychain. Ended up using a katana. Oh, okay. Well, what works for you works, right? Cole is canonically gay. Where is that coming from? Robert Rodriguez is similar to Tarantino, except he makes a bunch of weird ass kids movies too. And the Book of Boba Fett. That was stupid. Robert Rodriguez straight up said that he didn't even put any thought into how they choreographed the action for Boba Fett in The Mandalorian. So he just got a bunch of action figures in his backyard and made a video of him throwing them around, and they were good to go. So stupid. It's how did that happen? How is this real? Current showrunner confirmed that there's this goblin and he's really close friends with Cole. That's okay. That's funny. But wasn't there weren't they trying to push a thing with him and Nia though? Wouldn't that mean he's not gay? I don't know. Oh, I just killed all these pieces. Okay. Sticker time. Oh boy. Good. Okay, these ones aren't that bad, to be honest. These ones are going on okay. Okay, maybe I'm jinxing myself right now, actually. Shouldn't have said that. This is... Moment of truth. All right, yeah, that looks okay. I did it. Okay. Whoa, okay. I did the circle. The circle looks fine. Thank God. So many stickers, what the fuck? Yeah, that's my thought process exactly. Jaga's weird. Yeah, it is. Evil J. Did he say that? I will always hate you. That's so stupid. What? There was an Evil J too? Did I miss that? I clearly missed something about that. Don't do me face prints because there's some bullshit about not being able to use it. Oh yeah, I don't know. Well, it's stupid too because they like to hop on the we're being environmentally friendly that train, which is why supposedly why they started putting the Lego minifigures in boxes instead of bags. But then even within the boxes, there are plastic bags. So it's like you're not environmental. What do you? You're full of shit, Lego. Like they're just saying that because they don't want people feeling the bags to get the guys out. That's why. That's so funny. I will hate you forever. Why would he say that? This evil Jay wasn't stupid. Evil Bizarro clone, like what Dreams did. Didn't they do the Ninja Evil clone thing though? That was like a plot in season 3 or something. Evil Jay's same Jay. It's like the evil Woo. Okay, yeah, the possessed thing. Jedi Bob Starfighter. Oh yeah, you got Jedi Bob Starfighter. How's that one? The bags were plastic. Yeah, paper bag. Yeah, it's just like, okay, Lego. Yeah, right. You and your environmental friendly bullshit. One episode, not a whole plot point. Yeah, that's the thing. Jedi Bob Starfighter was peak. Nice. I still have the OG Jedi Bob. So I can flex on that. My brother had him. So I can be like, yeah, bro. Got the OG Jedi Bob. More stickers. Ugh. Oh, come on, man. Gotta line this up right. Okay. Oh, that's actually okay. I did an okay job on it. The Akbar Trooper. The Akbar Trooper? There's an Akbar in it? I didn't know that. You got Evil Woo's head, the torso and beard. Oh, yeah, the cyborg Woo or whatever. Shave back or whatever, because Jay was caught by the Chima guy who used... Chima guy? There's Chima guys in it? Okay. Hottest movie ticket said you didn't like La La Land or Pride and Prejudice. I don't think either were made. Really? That's interesting. To be honest, I think La La Land is a tad bit overrated. I like Pride and Prejudice a lot. I like both of them. But that's an interesting take. Why do you think they weren't made for you? Or like what didn't appeal to you about them? Neo tried to get Jay to remember, but he's like, I don't even know who you are, lol. Okay, so we got a Thanos situation here. I don't even know who you are. Always love you. And that's when Jay said the thing. That's so funny. Watch the latter because we're doing Pride and Prejudice and performing arts. You needed to understand the source material. Okay, you're playing Darcy. Oh, really? That's exciting. So is that what you want to study in university? Is like theater? I know a friend I have a friend who's going into theater. No. No, oh, fuck. No, oh, okay. Oh! I screwed up the sticker! Oh! I can fix it. Oh, jeez. If I can line up the other one, maybe I can save it. No, but the other one's going to be sticking off the brick. Shit. Ah, frick. No. This is not working. Gotta be a way. Okay, you know what? I've seen worse. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. It's fine. We're just gonna pretend that never happened. The world of Shima was killed off by the Forbidden Five. Where the Forbidden? Okay, I'm not even gonna ask who the Forbidden Five are. I'm totally. It sounds like something from Kung Fu Panda. The romance movies just romance on their own. It's kind of boring. Romance movies and there's actual apparel or an entire. Okay, yeah, I hear that. Titanic, Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim is great. Have you seen 500 Days of Summer? I love that movie. It's a paper with a sticker sheet underneath. I can peel it off a little. Scott Pilgrim is literally me. I haven't seen that Scott Pilgrim show. 500 Days of Summer is a good. I think you'd like it. It's kind of a comedy, but it's a little bit more unique. It's got like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You know what? Yeah, that looks okay. You know what? It actually kind of works because it like the piece is already at an angle, so it kind of works on the set. Like if the sticker is slightly angled. It's time for the final bag. There we are, Galaxy 2. We've got your green Darksaber here. It's pretty cool. I never got the Darksaber piece, so that's actually kind of cool seeing that. We got Morgan Elsbeth, my favorite Star Wars character. Not. Morgan's so boring. I don't know why she's even a character. Final bag, yippee. Can't wait to get it. Yeah, it'll be cool. Someone who's never played Overwatch, I can happily say I have 4 sets only because they have cool minifigs. Yeah. I remember seeing the is he the archer guy? There's one of the characters in the Overwatch sets. He looked exactly like Bard the Bowman, like his face. I was like, oh, is that Bard the Bowman from The Hobbit? Like he looks exactly like Bard. I was like, oh, this is a cool hairpiece though on Morgan. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know if I knew she had a unique hairpiece. Oh, that's cool. Cool looking figure. Lame character. Cool figure though. Get more colors. Do you know who I mean? Yeah. We got the zombie stormtrooper. He's actually, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, look at him. He's definitely looking zombied up there. That was like the cringiest part of the show. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Oh, the brick separator came in the final bag. Okay. Is it random? Whoa, Marvel Zombies. Yeah, it does look like that, actually. I'd probably make a Marvel Zombie guy. Wait, what? Oh. I guess this is cool, actually. I like the shaping of this thing. It's cool looking. Kind of fill in all these parts, and then it takes on a unique shape. Zombie Trooper looks like an LOTR. Does it? Yeah. You know what? You're actually kind of right. Like you could, could use that as an orc. Could be used as a. You want to add the zombie stormtrooper to your Barad-dûr, Lucas? He can be an orc trooper. The young movie I've seen with young Leonardo DiCaprio was What's Eating Gilbert Grape, where he played the severely autistic kid. Oh. Okay. I've heard of that movie. I haven't seen it. It's funny. The first young movie. I was wondering what that meant. I was like, what? That's an interesting category of film. A young movie. All I've ever seen until this point were old movies. I typed too fast to check what you're saying. I hear that. Beyond repair. You don't get copyright playing music that it's muffled. If I do get copyrighted, who cares? Because it's not like I'm getting paid to do this. I'm not monetized. I play a lot of licensed music in my videos, and half the time it never gets detected. And when it does, usually it's fine. I did get my one video blocked. That was weird. I got like one of my Bad Batch reviews got blocked, and it said it was because it used footage from the show, but it was only footage for like one certain part of it, and not like all the other countless clips of footage that I used throughout the video. So I'm like, it had to have been the music. I don't know why it would copyright the footage. Because countless other people have used the same footage as me, and they don't get copyrighted. We have a thing here. Just keep Lego TR returns 2025. Can't catch a break. Michael Bay is making an excuse. Is he? Oh my god, no. Michael Bay needs to go away. He needs to be gone from the world of film. He's a problem. Harry Potter overstates welcome. Yeah, I don't like at least in the Lego realm that kind of already has. They keep making like the same set over and over again. You can never make another. Yeah, oh god, Transformers was a train wreck. But they all made like $1 million, and then people like them. Oh my god, okay, this is the moment of truth. The sticker pillars. Looks cool. Yeah, it'll look cool when it's done. When is the end is near getting a movie? I don't know. There's getting an anime. Oh yeah, I saw that. The War of the Rohirrim. I'm looking forward to Miranda Otto coming back as Eowyn. There we go. That actually doesn't look too bad. But I have 3 more to do, so that's great. Scott Pilgrim, Star Wars, DC LDR, Terminator, Marvel, Cyberpunk 2077. Everybody gangster until Harry Potter gets one. Anime if the end is near. I don't know. Someone needs to get on that. This might be like the most stickers I've ever seen in a Lego set. I mean, it looks cool for such a simple, like, construct. It's literally just, like, a trapdoor piece with a bunch of tiles attached to it. Oh, well, the Boba Fett album is over. I need a new one. Do I have an actor I permanently associate with the character they play? That's an interesting question. Like everyone says, Robert Downey Jr., right? Which I suppose is true, but after watching Oppenheimer, that isn't entirely true. To be honest, I would say Viggo Mortensen is like I can only see Aragorn when I see him. Gus Fring, yeah, Giancarlo. I think for me it's Viggo Mortensen because like, I saw Green Book, and that was funny because it's like I can't unsee Aragorn right now. Like he's so ingrained into my mind as Aragorn that I can't see him as anyone else. What is going on with my iPod? It's doing some weird thing. Whoa. Here we go. Bob Odenkirk is Saul Goodman. Can't watch anything with him without thinking, oh my god, Breaking Bad. Yeah, well, don't watch The Bear then. No, I'm kidding. You should watch The Bear. Bob Odenkirk is like one episode of The Bear, and he's like an asshole, but it's like funny. That'd be funny for you to see him in there. I did this badly. I'm like holding a sticker in my hand. Should put these tiles on first. Was in The Incredibles. Lego. Was he really? I still haven't played Lego Incredibles. That's next on my list now that I've finished DC Villains. We need to cook actual food. You're just making references that I don't understand. I need to watch Breaking Bad. I know I do. My sister is obsessed with that show. Was. She might still be. I don't know. The guy who plays Von Beer, his character dies every role he plays. Really? Who are you thinking of? Because the fat dwarf guy from The Hobbit? I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything else. Stephen... What is his name? Stephen something. Bomber... Stephen Hunter. That's his name. Free Guy and Adam Project. Oh my god, I hate those movies so much. Well, I haven't seen Free Guy, but Adam Project I despised. Good amount of Lego games platinum. Yeah, so do I. Got his name wrong. Oh, you mean Sean Bean? Okay, yeah, Boromir. Yeah, okay, I was confused for a second. Because Bomber is the fat dwarf. Boromir is Sean Bean's character. Yeah, you're right. Sean Bean dies and everything. Goldeneye. The only other thing I've seen Sean Bean in where he dies is Goldeneye, the James Bond movie. I think it was in Game of Thrones, too. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. Free Guy? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Free Guy. That was the same guy who directed Deadpool 3, right? Adam Project was annoying. It's the most Marvel movie I've seen. It's not even a yeah, that's the thing. Like it just annoyed me that they were referencing like a bunch of movies that were better than it, and I was like, I'd rather be watching any of those movies right now instead of this one. Like it's the most like creatively bankrupt movie I've ever seen. It's so boring. Like it's just so bland. Like I don't even. It's like the same thing as every other movie ever, but it's like worse. It's just like let's reference better movies for 2 hours. I'm like, please don't. At least that movie landed that kid a role as Percy Jackson, so good for him. I like him as Percy Jackson, but Percy Jackson's show was pretty mediocre, but I liked him. He was good. MCU ruined the film industry. It really did, man. It really did. Needs an extended. Well, that's the thing, right? It's like that's what they've done with Star Wars now. Is like Ahsoka and Mandalorian is like they're trying to make it a Marvel thing. They're calling it the Mandoverse. It's like, come on, man. Like it's like yeah, it's another creatively bankrupt thing. It's like okay, let's make it like a friggin' Avengers with Mando as Iron Man, Mando Man. I don't freaking know. Acolyte ruined it. Oh frick, dude! Don't even get me started on the Acolyte. I haven't even watched the Acolyte fully. I watched the final episode. It was so bad. It was so embarrassingly bad. Modern Marvel film, you gotta watch like every previous thing. Yeah, you're totally right. Like, yeah, Infinity War. I took my my nana, my grandma to go see that like in theaters when it came out. She hadn't seen any other Marvel movies. She really liked it. She had fun with it. Because like they recap a lot of stuff. The problem is now it's you gotta watch everything. Like they did that with Star Wars too, right? Where I don't know if you guys watched it, but the freaking like Mandalorian season 2 ends with him sending the baby off with Luke Skywalker, and then he gets him back in the Boba Fett show. So it's like they resolved the plot line in a different show. And then, like, in the 3rd season of Mando, they're back together with no explanation. My sister didn't watch Boba Fett, and she was like, what the hell just happened? Like, why are they back together? It's just, like, it's really confusing for general audiences. What's there, right? Even with the new Captain America, it's like, you're going to have to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier to see Captain America 4 or whatever. And, like, I like Falcon, but I don't want to, like, I don't think people should have to watch it to understand, like, this other thing. Wait a second. This doesn't even line up. Oh my god, this sticker's so annoying, dude. It doesn't even line up properly. This other one. I kind of fucked up the sticker, but that's okay. Watching the LOTR trilogy is important. Yeah, I feel like watching the LOTR trilogy is like a rite of passage into like the world of film. Any movies that I refuse to watch. I don't know if you've ever heard of Movie 42. I refuse to watch that. Chris Stuckman made a review of it many years ago. And I never want to watch that in my life. It doesn't even seem like a movie. It seems like the most cynical, disgusting like thing ever. You're going to watch it? All right, well, I wish you all the luck in the world watching that travesty. For the record, I'm not talking about the Chadwick Boseman movie 42. That one's actually pretty good. I did watch that. Jackie Robinson. It was a solid movie. Oh, okay. I thought I misread your chat. That's funny. I like looked at your chat and then I like looked back and then I was like, wait, what? Okay, yeah, I misread your chat. I thought you said I haven't seen it. Going to. I think what the thing is on my screen, the chat there's like a heart button in the corner of the chat, and it blocks out the text at like the on the far left corner. So I didn't see what was blocked from my view. Used to watch either Disney live action remakes or oh my god, Ready Player One. That movie was, yeah, Ready Player One was annoying. I was like, that was boring. It's another one. It's just like the Adam Project, where it's a reference movie. Like it's just like, hey, remember this and this and this and this and that and this and that. It's like, can you actually like have a movie? I've never read the book, so I don't know if it's good or not. But it's just like I am so bored of movies that aren't movies. They're just referencing other things. It's just like, here's this. Have you seen this? I'm like, yeah, I've seen that. I would much rather, like when the DeLorean showed up in Ready Player One, I was like, oh, bro, I wish I was watching Back to the Future right now. I really do. Your life is like a video game? Aren't all our lives like video games? What have I done? I've made a grave mistake. Wait, that makes no sense. Literally said Glass watches Bridgerton. You're scared. So, Telltale games are not good ones. Well, that's just life, right? You got to make mistakes so that you can learn from them. Oh. Telltale Games. I never played the Telltale Minecraft game. I heard about how stupid that was. Let's refuse to watch a certain rated higher than the Mario movie. Cats exists and has free Taylor Swift. That's how Minecraft games both seasons, and it's already better than the upcoming Minecraft movie. Oh yeah, they're making a movie. I forgot about that. Everything's got to be a movie now. You know, they made the Playmobil movie. We saw how that turned out. They're making a, what is it? What's that? Legend of Zelda? They're making that into a movie. It's the guy who directed Planet of the Apes 4. Kingdom of the Apes. That wasn't a bad movie, but I don't know what I think about that. Yet again, I don't have much of a connection to Legend of Zelda. Ahsoka or Has-Been Hotel? I don't think I can have a valid comparison because I don't think I'd even know what Has-Been Hotel is. You'll have to explain to me what it is, and then maybe I can form somewhat of an opinion. My gut instinct is to say not Ahsoka, but I don't know. Ahsoka's not a good show. I'm lucky. Yeah, I think I am. If I'm registered in the official Minecraft. Count your lucky stars. Like DeviantArt the show. Oh no. I don't even want to know. Cancel that. Don't tell me what it's about. I will remain naive. It's probably better for my sanity. Yeah, Mandalorian is such a good soundtrack. It's too bad the show sucks. Do I think how it should have ended aged well? Just find season 3 is kind of, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of lost interest in it. I think how it should have ended. I think they've lost a bit of relevancy. I don't know. Like I personally don't watch them as much anymore. I think maybe I just don't find their humor as funny anymore because a lot of it is like reference humor, kind of like poking fun at the norms of popular franchises and stuff. They have their audience, and I don't know. I just don't know if I think because like they honestly do like superhero stuff, and I'm like I don't really care as much about that anymore. So I'm kind of like I don't know. I think I'm just not as interested. I watch their stuff occasionally. The animation is ... Yeah. I don't know about the animation. Blowing up the witch planet from the acolyte. Yeah, that would have been better, to be honest, from what we got. Brendock. All right, is that it? That's it. Wow. All that for a pretty looking base plate. You know what? I like it though. I like it. It looks cool. Once we like populate it with people, let's add some people in. I like that. You know, you populate it with people. It looks cool. I think it's like the show wasn't even that complicated either. Like the location, it's fairly accurate to the location because the show it's kind of a boring location in the show. It's just like a bunch of pillars with lines on them. So I don't know. I like it. I like the look of it. It's similar to other sets they've made like it, but like I don't know. I don't know what people wanted. It's just the Thrawn set. That's all I care about is Thrawn. My precious Thrawn. Yes. All right. There we go. Well, do you guys have anything more to say before I end the stream? It's been 3 hours. Wow. My family has guests downstairs that I should probably say hi to, but I've been hiding up here building Lego. I needed to do this. It's been you do not know because I was saving this as like I told you this, Lucas, that I was saving this for like a reward when I was done my exam. I've had these sets sitting here for 3 days, and it's been very hard not to give in to the temptation of building them. But I waited, I saved it. And it was a satisfying experience doing it, building it with everybody. What franchise has the worst fan base? Exams are done. Yeah, exams are done now for me. The reason I needed to get them done was because I have a conditional offer at the university that I've applied to, and that required me to get all the courses done. So now I can go there. I can officially go. I already have a room and stuff, so I am good to go in a month. A month to spare. Snoke's throne room. Oh yeah, I remember Snoke's throne room. Take media studies next year. Oh, nice. That's cool. What kind of like media? What are you interested in mainly in media studies? I'm also taking a media studies course, but I'm majoring in music. But I am going to take stuff on the side. Rob and Jim say hi. Okay, I'm coming down. Tell them I'm coming down. I'm coming to say hi to Rob and Jim. Momentarily. Also want to do stuff like video production, filmmaking. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Bachelor of Arts in Media. Okay, nice. Yeah.
Yes, your company would like to see you.
Yes, I'm coming down.
I saw you.
I'm coming down.
Live.
I'm on live right now. I'm coming.
I saw you on live.
Hello, Ross. Okay, I think that's my cue to go. That's my cue to leave. Oh boy! All right, everybody. The worst fan base though is Marvel. That's my hot take because I've had bad experiences with the Marvel fan base. Star Wars people say it's toxic, but I don't know. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Galaxy and Lucas. Good to see you. I'll make a review of these sets probably, and I'll be on the Top Brick podcast again sometime soon. I'll ask Emer and I'll come on sometime now that I have more free time. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Good to see you.